Yeah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my group want to present about maritime English subject, and my group member is Muhammad Nilham bin Alamsyah, Muhammad Izwan bin Anwar, Jackson Lohi Seng, Ahmad Najmi bin Muhammad, and Muhammad Sazwan bin Ismail. And I pass to my first presenter is Muhammad Izwan bin Anwar. Okay.
Hello, my name is Muhammad bin Alamsyah. My ID number is 1210103247. Now I will present about containership. Next slide. Next slide. A container vessel, as the name suggests, is a vessel built specifically to transport enormous volumes of cargo packed in various types of container ship. Containerization is the technique of moving cargo is especially designed container. Container ships are one of the most powerful modes of transportation. These ships have regulated global trade by allowing large amount of freight to be transported at once. Container ships are containers that transport the majority of non-bulk commodities by sea. Container ships now carry almost 19% of the world non-bulk commodities. Container ships are one of the most used mode of moving finished goods around the world. These containers are often standard dimension, allowing them to easily move to various modes of transportation. A container ship can transport almost anything. Container vessels have grown in size as a result of increased market demand, increased cargo carrying capacity, operating efficiency, and improvement in environmental operation and operation of a container vessel in liner service. When compared to 1968, the container carrying capacity of container ship has increased by more than 1,200%. Over time, they have become more technologically advanced and fuel efficient. Thank you. That's all for me. I will proceed to my group member.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Najmi bin Muhammad. Today I want to talk about the objective, the assignment. The objectives of writing this final assignment is again a deeper description and understanding of the cargo handling process product. The method asked in the assignment is the advantageous method if the crew ship does not follow the cargo handling procedure. And in the depend analysis by focus on increase if following the cargo handling process. This is necessary for officer and crew so that they can deal with the damage or the retention of a cargo wheel in their custody, and they be able to ship it in the same condition and order as when it was received on the vessel. if they are not familiar with a peninsula type of cargo, they should learn about it so that the cargo be managed properly, since the captain is responsible for loading his ship safety and proper cargo storage. All crew and our officer also have a good knowledge of the work policy and the type of cargo and be their letter management. In addition, the chief officer must keep in mind the various destination of the commonly transport by his ship so that he can arrange things best possible and ensure that the cargo is in a particular location can live to without causing the destruction, so be remind in order to carry out the cargo handling process on board with the best possible safety. And then is but finally the research is also carried out so that the problem faced by ship crew find the best solution and someone who is too new to the maritime industry, now the procedures to be follower manage the cargo management to handling sector. That's all for me, and I pass to next presenter.
Okay, now I will present about cargo handling process container ship. When a cargo ship is approaching a port for cargo loading, sufficient or preparation must be done to ensure that the cargo loading process is complete quickly and safely. In the underdeck compartment of container ship, unique cell guides and lashing device and square storage for maritime transport to avoid any form of ship imbalance or loss of equilibrium. Efficient launching and stowing of cargo containers on the deck is critical. As a result, a proper cargo handling and cargo loading planning is necessary, and deck officer must understand how to plan cargo container storage. All bike alarm should be properly checked by their working condition and be empty before the shipment. A ballast plan should be prepared based on the pre-arrival state of the ship. Consideration should also be given to the full construction during planning of ballasting and the deballasting procedure. To secure containers, adequate lashing bars, twist lock, and third buckles are used. Everyone responsible of the cargo loading and unloading proceeded now the various cargo handling equipment. Equipment used on container ship and can confirm all lashing bars on the vessel are in position to avoid damage to them or hatch cover when container are loaded. Turnbuckles and twist lock are greased and are inspected to be in proper working condition. If defective launching equipment is found, it's be immediately replaced. Properly, lighting is essential during a cargo operation to ensure that the vessel has adequately in facilities on the deck. Facing bridge and catwalk. If light not functional, they are replaced before the vessel arrives at the port. During the loading of reefer container, all reefer plug are confirmed to be working properly and extra connection details are available of the maximum loading of reefer. Adequate spanners and actuator poles are readily available for the stiff doors. In case of any out of gauge cargo, extra lashing are done. Marking on the hatch cover are kept clear and identifiable. All billet interface in the cargo holds are kept in proper working condition. Fire dampers or the cargo hold are kept in good working condition. Timing and height of flow and high tides are calculated prior to the loading or unloading and displayed at the ship control center and the bridge. And next, I will proceed to Muhammad Izan to continue the content of this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you to Muhammad Nilham. And now, my name is Muhammad Izwan bin Anwar, and I proceed to the next slide. It is involvement of shipping player in container ship. So, when a container ship is in a port, the shipping agent coordinate the administrator active that must be complete. Shipping agents are the natural person or legal representative of a shipping coordination corporation. At a particular port, the exporter is a natural and or the vessel who make a sale to another country. Consolidator in middleman that sell cubic meter of container space destined for a specific port and group the item from several export to fill a container to capacity. Next slide. Next slide, it is cargo documentation container shipping. The important document needs to deliver goods across the ocean commercial invoice, packing list, export and import customer declaration, bill of lading, or we can know as POL, and certificate of original and letter of credit. Commercial invoice are sent by a the seller to buy and the request during the custom clearance process. Certificate of origin is a document which contain detail on the shipping and it's used proof that a carrier has revised in good condition. Letter of credit is the main transaction in view for international trade. The document is for bank to confirm the amount needed to pay between the seller and buyer. Certificate and in the three variant depends on the cargo decided to be shipped. They are product certificate for material or production made from sustained research like wood. Okay, next slide. Okay, next it is suggestions to improve the process. There are 8 suggestions. It is a digitalization of documentation, platform online, improve the management of unit load device, streamline your process with documentation. Next, improve your warehouse communication, and then make local and international shipping connection. And then custom clearance is complete. And lastly, keep your customer informed at all time. So, for digitalization of documentation, the sea cargo industry is full manual process, not very efficient, but can be done if you have enough people. However, when the global health crisis hit and forces you to reduce staffing level around the world, either temporarily or permanently, the labor intensive process has gone smoothly. Next to the second suggestion is platform online. The latest platform available beneficial to improve operation performance, have improved the digitalization of the sea cargo supply chains, and is uh it is improve the digitalization of the sea cargo supply chains, and it is efficient. Its aim to build an end-to-end paperless transportation process for air cargo logistics. It involves three types of electronic documentation: custom, transportation, and commercial and special cargo. The initiative has support the use of the electronic waybill launches in 2010 by IATA. Since then, it has become the default transportation contract, eliminate the need for paper AWBS. For the third suggestion, it is improve the management of unit loading device. So, improving the efficiency of a cargo transportation will not be completely without improving the management of the unit loading device. There are about 900,000 ULTS used by shipping companies worldwide. Rarely in on a position, ULD may be moved between a dozen or more different parties during a single cargo movement. Next, it is streamline your process with the communication. We recommend that the shippers simply in internal shipping process for the best shipping performance. While it is not uncommon for business to use a plethora of the advanced system and apps is completely an internal process. It's only confused matter and turn a quick and easy task to a long and exhausting task. We recommend that shipper make an informed list of aspects of the current shipping process that work, where aspect that cause the shipping process to be delayed. And the next step required to address issue identified by shipper in order to design a successful shipping solution. The next is improving your warehouse communication. To ensure on-time delivery, you must keep content communication with a warehouse. It's really an order shall be completed at your warehouse by your supplement in a matter of minutes. It's not second. This not only help you manage stock and inform you to do import more if required, but it also ensure that a spike of order does not appear or out of nowhere and that the warehouse can arrange for additional member of staff to be on hand to ensure that all your shipment are dispatched on it. During the hectic time, you might phone your warehouse manager instead of sending an email. So the next, make location and international shipping connection. If the shipping plan to or is already shipping to a destination outside of where your business is based, whether in Asia, Europe, or anywhere in the world, the shipper should make a connection in the country that will ship your goods. While it may not be immediately useful, the sender new connection can tell the receiver which service to use and make sure the sender does his best to make sure the receiver package arrives safely and surely, but most importantly on time. In turn, this will promote and goods customer satisfaction, increase customer retention, as well as improve the overall delivery process. The next custom clearance is complete. Preparing for custom clearance ahead of time is one the finest method to achieve a shipment challenge shipping produce. If the shipper is unaware, customer clearance is time consuming and aggressive aspect of the shipping process that cannot be avoided for security reasons. To manage the import and export of product, all packaging coming from shipping from out the ASEAN Union must go through several custom checks. Would this way, the shipper can be confident that the receiver parcel will so to customer clearance without any problem or risk being disdained, which hundred, if not thousand, of the parcel arriving at the same destination for parcel delivery. And the last point, it is keep your customer informed at all time. It is very much again used when we can wait for something to arrive. So making sure you custom get the latest information on the delivery status. They are waiting for help time pass faster from them. Instead of waiting for a knock on the door, consumer can go about the everyday life knowing when the product will come, and keeping your customer informed of the arrival is made easy thanks to the new cutting edge technology. Customer may now follow the goods using technology using the unique tracking reference code from the mobile phone at any times, or seeing parcel at update through SMS and more relevant parcel delivery information. Next, I will pass to next presentation. It is Jackson Law. Thank you.
Jackson. I will be giving conclusion to our presentation. In our presentation, we have talked about the cargo handling process involving with the shipping players involved and its documentation. And as this one has just done, is giving us suggestions on how to improve that process. The maritime industry is an essential part and aspect of the economy, as it has been used since very much a long time ago, especially during the 18th century with Hexim in the British Empire to connect with every continent and colonies that has spread throughout the world. The shipping has very much been a very big driving force in the expansion of a country, as it allows them to connect, to trade, and colonize many different areas. Then with our container shipping, there are many factors that can affect the journey, which has been shown in the contents before that has been discussed, which can happen within AOV or within the ports themselves. The current process is, though good, not the best. Then there are many improvements that can be given, as suggested by Iswan. So that will be all from our group today. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you for the all. And then that's for today. Thank you.